What's up, you guys, and welcome back to the Chatty Chris podcast. As you can see, today is actually a Halloween spectacular special. It's the voice change for me. So today's actually Halloween. When you guys are watching this, this is the night before. Today's the 30th, so you're literally watching this the day before Halloween. So her sniffy poppers is crazy. Calm down, Charlie XX. Here, let me put my hair to the front. Little hair.
Gotta just wear my
Okay, guys, so I'm here with the one and only Claudia, your favorite 304.
Period.
And we are spookied out. What are you?
I am a sexy ninja.
And I am a sexy cop. Nothing crazy. I didn't put all the accessories and stuff on just because I was like, you know what? It's fine, huh? We went out last weekend and I was looking good. I blacked the fuck out, so I don't know what happened. Claudia said we had fun, but we're just assuming. But how have you been, girl?
I've been good. Just a little note on the night that we had.
Here, I'm gonna just move this so you could so they could hear you.
This girl over here, we were already so many drinks deep. This girl had like a Halloween bag full of shooters. She's like, trick or treat, here you go.
Literally buzz
and then
balls.
This bitch over here is like, bitch, I got us some drinks, and they're two adios motherfuckers. Well, guess what? It was adios after that. I don't remember shit.
Literally, it was adios, you guys, and I was like, well, it is what it is, girly. It was honestly so much freaking fun, though. I had so much fun. Halloween is on Thursday. Today's Wednesday. So this weekend we are actually going to be going out too, because if you don't have me on like Instagram or Snap, you haven't seen that Gianna, that little girl, Gianna, me, my alter ego, goes out, and the amount of men who buy me drinks, the amount of men who hit on me, the amount of men who are like trying to take me home is insane. And what is your thought on that? Do you think those men are gay? I personally don't, because I'm a girl, but then deep down I joke like they're gay, but I honestly don't think if a guy likes a trans girl or a feminine, like me, I have long hair, I look like a woman, so I don't think it's gay, but to each their own. I feel like a lot of girls think it's gay.
I personally think a lot of cis women who aren't comfortable with themselves are going to call men gay because their man likes a transgender woman, but that is a woman. You are not gay for liking a transgender woman because she has all the qualities that any other woman will have. And
nowadays, let's clock it, because a lot of women try to look like trans. They get so much surgery done, they literally look like if they want to be
they
trans.
look like a doll.
Literally the dolls
so bad, but they hate
the dolls. So you guys, in this Halloween special, we're just gonna get into some spooky things, and we're gonna talk everything, and then we're gonna be unfiltered. Let me hit that, girl. Let me hit that.
Period.
Okay, so as I was saying, how have you been? She's going through a divorce right now. She literally is. This is my friend who is like, one thing about her, she gonna find a relationship. She gonna find a man, and I'm like, girl,
not no more. Not no more. Not no more. These men cannot get a relationship out of me no more. That's for damn sure. Like, just give me your fucking money, fool. Like, I don't
that's the way to go. I feel like a lot of people always. Never mind. Let's not get into this episode. I'm not. You are my close friends that's on Instagram. You be knowing it be going up. Yeah, let me get my phone. My other phone's over there charging. We got 2 phones.
But yeah, I am going through a divorce right now. Oh, why did I sound so nasally? I'm going through a divorce right now. He decided, he wanted to talk to other women while he's with me, so.
Do you think? Never mind. Let's not get into that.
No.
I was gonna get into something, but I'm like, no.
No, get into it, girl. I want to hear it.
Oh my god, let me have said this. I'm over here arguing, y'all. Don't mind me. No, I don't want to get into, because that's your personal business. Point blank. Period. Not you doing the poppers. Explain how you got addicted to poppers because of me.
I love poppers because poppers of this bitch right here. She's like, I want to go get poppers. I'm like, what are those?
Literally, she's like, what are poppers? Everyone thinks they're a drug. They're not. You can literally find them at your local store. They rot your brain? Yes, they do. But hey, we're all gonna die one day.
Else.
We're all gonna die one day either way. Yeah, so we literally have been in a spiral. So ever since she's gone through her divorce, we have actually been friends for a long time. Can we get into that?
Yes, let's get into it.
Like 7 years, huh? Since I moved to Colorado, I've known this.
I was 18 I was 17 when you and I met, and I am 25 now.
And I'm 25. Yeah, so we literally, because I turned 18.
Damn, this is like almost a decade.
November. Oh no, that's crazy. Oh, you've gone through so many lives. I feel like I've been like mellow, but with you, it's like.
It's like, bitch, hold on, I missed a couple chapters.
Literally, I'm like, I haven't seen you in 6 months, and I'm like, ooh, child. Literally, and me, I'm just like, very like, I don't know. I feel like I need something like crazy exotic to happen in my life. So I'm like, word at though. But I don't think I want to get into a relationship because I want to talk about it. I think there's a difference from feeling alone and being alone. Because I'm like being alone, so I don't like feel alone. There's such a difference. Like people do be feeling alone and stuff, but I'm like, maybe I am alone. Like I have no other choice. Actually, I do. I can get a man and stuff, but I feel like my standard's so high that I just don't. That's why when she comes to me with men, at the end of the day, I'm still a man under this wig. So she be coming to me about certain things, and I'm like, baby girl, why are you doing that? Like, you of all people know, you like, come on. And it's because she's a woman at the end of the day, and she has those women features, like the sensitivity and all that. And I'm still a guy. All my friends know this. They're like, you're such a guy. Like, I'm very like a man mentality at the end of the day because I am a gay sexual man. So. But when I'm a girl, I'm Gianna, and I'm like, hi, daddy. Oh my gosh, stop. Can we talk about how I went to the club one night and I was in a cute black dress, sexy heels. When I go out, I look good. Do you think I look passable? I
think you look gorgeous.
I asked a different question, but okay, girl, clock it. I think I look trans. A lot of guys are always like, you don't look trans. You don't look like a guy. I'd rather say trans than a cross-dresser. I'm clearly not trans, but it's just easier rather than explaining, oh, I'm a cross-dresser. It's just easier and they process it better. So even though there's times where I'm like, I'm literally a guy in a wig, like you just fucked a boy, and they're like, no, like I guess I'm gay now. I like men like that though, when I could call them like the F word and stuff, and they're like, they don't care. But I was out at the club looking good, bomb black dress, bomb lace front, sexy heels, and this club is known for trans and like gays and just whatever. So I was at the club. And I was finessing a guy to get me a drink like I always do because men love Gianna. And as we're waiting for the bartender, he's like, let me see, hold on. And he literally reached in my tuck, squeezed my you-know-what, and was like, okay, get whatever you want. Making sure like I had a pee-pee. I know.
Just buy me the drink.
No, he wanted to make sure like I'm like quote-unquote trans. Like he's like, if you're a normal girl, get out of here. And I'm like, wow. And so he bought me and my friends drinks. Literally, it's like, you got to know the game. And it's so crazy because I feel like I taught myself the game. It's like I threw myself out there and I'm like, all the rights, all the wrongs. Like, I don't have nobody guiding me. I don't have a house mother. I don't have a street mother. I don't have none of that, And that's why I'm mentoring her. And I'm like, you got to do this. You got to not. One thing about her, she gets emotionally attached. And I'm finna clock you right now. You get emotionally attached. And yeah, and I'm like, girl, get over it. And you do get over it eventually, but like I gotta hear about it for a week or two.
It's like that TikTok is like the one who went through it and the one who survived hearing about it.
Literally. And I'm like, girl, let's get it together. But how have you been though? Like
I've been pretty
what's
good.
new? Even though you've been on my channel, but not like an actual sit down video. So it's like,
Well, so I got married earlier this year.
No, let's talk about your last relationship before that, the DV, and I was there, girl. Oh my gosh. I meet all her men, first of all, like her actual relationships. Let's not even bring up the other one that lived at your house. At the old salon, girl, I'm telling you, and you ain't never catch me with like, I think it's just because I'm a guy at the end of the day and I know what I want, I know my standards, and like so many men are like, I'll move in with you, all this, all that, and I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want you. Like, I just want your attention. I want your fun. I want your money. I'm making a period. Well, as Gianna, I think Chris is different. It's so weird how the mentalities are different, but I cut her off, so let her continue.
All right, so I was in a relationship before I met my husband. Well, I actually have known my husband for a couple years, but I was dating this guy. I was working at the salon, and his mom invited me to Thanksgiving, and then me and him started dating after that. And
Clock it.
He was still attached to his ex-girlfriend who had a baby on him. Like, she has a kid that ain't his.
Okay, but he was a bum though. Let's talk about it.
He was a bum. So he was broke as fuck. I always had to go pick him up. I always had to pay for shit. Like,
he would smoke all your ganja. He
would smoke all my weed. Like, I would literally go to work and come back and all my weed would be gone.
And your food.
And my food. That food would eat all my food. He would smoke all my weed. He would drink all my drinks. He would just use me up and leave me hanging dry. And then whenever that other girl got tired of him, he was like, Claudia, please take me back. I love you. And I'm just like, okay. Because I was a pendeja. So I was like, okay, let me take this fool back. Because I'm not going to lie, the dick gets strong with this one. Like, this will fuck the shit out of me.
I feel like that's why you only like men, though, is because of that.
I really do feel like
and I don't like them for that. If they're broke, if they smell, if they don't got their morals straight, if they don't got a career, if they don't got their own place, if they don't got what at least I have to offer, I get turned off. And I'm like, I don't see you as that. And that's like my mindset.
I gotta start getting
a guy knows what he wants when he meets you. If he wants to hook up, take you serious or not. Like, a guy knows right away, point blank, period. And if he's having sex with you the first night, he don't want nothing else but that from you. And that's what a lot of girls need to realize, because this will come off. And if I need to say it as a boy for it to hit your head, it will. So I need to train her. I need a little. I do put her on game though. That's why I'm like, I got game. That's why the straight men come to me for women game. They're like, all right, why she do this, or why is she telling me this? Why? It's like the best of both worlds with me. So that's why I'm like, if you don't have a gay best friend, then you're missing out. Literally, you are missing out.
Yeah. So me and this guy, he's from Dominican Republic. We're married still. I want to get a divorce though because he's a cheater. Like, this fool was literally, I'm literally like, should I talk about papers?
Yeah, fuck it.
So I'm fixing his papers, right?
And I know that's why he wants her.
And I went through his phone one day when me and him got back together. And mind you, I'm pregnant at the time. I was pregnant with his child. I'm going through his phone. And I'm seeing him tell his ex, like, he was telling her, Verónica, todavía te amo, Verónica, yo no quiero a ella, Verónica, yo solamente quiero estar con ella por los papeles. Cuando ella me da los papeles, yo voy a traerte de la Dominica. Like, he was literally talking about bringing this bitch from Dominican Republic after getting his papers from me. So I'm like, bitch, if I divorce you, you're never gonna see that bitch again. So
literally, and I'm like, bro, what? I'm literally telling her.
I'm like, how are you getting me pregnant, telling me you love me, that I'm the love of your life, want to have a family with me, we're picking out names for our baby.
And it's giving narcissist, is giving he very much just did that on purpose because he I think at the end of the day he is trying to get his papers. From that text, you caught him. Like, you caught him, and men are dumb.
I caught him. I thought I still have all the evidence in my phone.
Like, you caught him. And are you guys okay? The real question though, because I don't even know this, are you guys legally married?
Yes.
Let me pull the marriage certificate out.
Girl, I don't have it.
But like, literally, like, how did that happen?
So we made an appointment. It was a courthouse wedding. We got married at the courthouse, and we said we'll have the wedding later.
Girl, you didn't even have me there. I'm mad. I could have been throwing the flowers right there with the poppers. We would have been having a grand ball.
I know. Yeah.
Was your mom there?
Yes, my mother was there.
Was any of his parents there, or they're not from here?
No, his parents are in Dominican Republic. He's the only person, like, his auntie and his cousins are here, but his family, like mom and dad, are out there.
Was your mom crying?
My mom was very happy that we got married because this guy is her best friend's nephew.
Oh, so it's kind of like arranged in a way.
It was arranged in a way, yes. Because I was going through my breakup with my ex. And honestly, I don't care, I'm a name drop. I was going through the breakup with Dom, and... What
about the one before that, though? That's the one I was referring to. No, the one that the DV, I was there.
Oh, Robert?
Yes.
Oh, no.
I was scared.
Because both of them relationships were domestic, so
I was so scared that day. I was like recording, like, he's there, and I'm like, he's not supposed to be here. He said, babe, why would you do that now? My career, and now
oh my God, he still works there.
See, he was just trying to gaslight you, but please go and tell him you lied and drop the charges.
Like, first of all, I can't tell him I lied when you left bruises all over my body.
Literally, the police took him away.
Second of all, this fool was 11 years older than me. He just thought because I was 11 years younger that I was stupid. Yeah, he's closeted. He constantly asked me, Connie, please eat my ass, and he would bend over. I had that fool bent over, and I was eating that fool's ass. He is a F-slur. You
think that what would he ever say when I was around, though? Was it like, Gianna?
He would say that Gianna made him uncomfortable, but I think it's because I caught him looking at Gianna's ass all the fucking
Wait, what? Because that was when I was like, I thought I was trans, remember?
Yeah.
He said Gianna made it. How? I wouldn't even talk to him.
He's like, I don't know. It's just, I feel like she's just doing it for attention. Like, la 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 la.
I mean, he right, clock it, but
like,
I never looked at him like that because I was like, you're weird and you're nerdy.
You were looking at her ass. I caught you looking at Gianna's ass multiple times. Like, you wanted to fuck her, which is why she made you uncomfortable.
Yeah, because what? If I walk in a room and anybody's uncomfortable?
Yeah, because, like, I'm bisexual and I can sometimes be a little bit more on the masculine side I dress more masculine sometimes. And he was into it. Like, he loved when I was more manly. So I'm just like,
I'm telling you, these men are so, that's why I think, like, with the guys when I hook up with and I'm like in a wig like this, my voice sounds like I'm literally I'm literally like, hi, and I'm very like feminine, and I'm like, oh my gosh, daddy, stop. Those men love being submissive. They love, like, they call me mommy. They're like, mommy, put me on my knees. Mommy, make you do this. Yes, mommy, whatever you want. Call me the F word. Because they're so used to being so dominant with women, because women are not like that they want you to tie them up. They want you to this and that. And I'm like, as long as that money is right, I'm doing whatever you want, baby. Because they clearly pay for it, because one, it's a fetish, and two, people just don't do it, you know. A woman's not gonna be like, oh yeah, like I'll tie you up and do this and eat your butt is the number one thing. So many straight men that I be with are like, a girl has never ate my booty, or girl, like, I think that's normal, and I honestly am versed, so I love doing that. But ladies, if you're not doing it to your man, he's gonna go and find somebody to do it for him, and 10 out of 10 it's gonna be a man, literally.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you now, like, my husband, given the circumstances, that fool still won't leave me alone because I ate his ass. Like, he has even told me I fucked him better than any person he's ever been with. So, Veronica, si estás viendo esto, él le gusta mi toto mejor que el tuyo. Period. Okay,
but I think that's crazy, because marriage is like, you can't just get out of it. So it's like, what are you gonna do, girl?
I'm gonna divorce him. I'm just saving up to divorce him, girl. It's gonna cost some money. The lawyer's gonna cost some money.
But at the end of the day, though, since he cheated and you have proof,
I could call immigration and I can get him deported with that stuff.
Clock it.
I feel like that's kind of fucked up. I'd rather just divorce him and have him leave on his own accord. But you know, I could just call ICE and be like, hey, my husband.
Ice Spice?
Yeah, Ice Spice.
Let them know your ethnicity too, because I feel like they think you're like a white girl.
Okay, so I'm Colombian.
Period. Colombiana.
My family's from Medellin. So yeah, that's why I speak español muy bien.
And that's, I don't think want to be like, why is she calling it Ice? She a white girl? No, she not, baby.
I'm Colombian.
Colombiana, porque?
Yeah, because my own family, you know, they're immigrants in my family. That's kind of why I have a soft spot for this fool. Because I'm like, you know, he left his country because he was in danger,
and he wanted a better life.
And his life was in danger. Like, they were gonna kill him. Like, he was sleeping with some police officer's wife. And so the police officer was gonna kill him. It was like police chief or whatever, like someone hired.
Clock it, the T.
Yeah.
Clock.
So that's why he came out here, and basically, this fool and I found out through his own cousin. His cousin told me, like, while I was pregnant and living in the house, he's like, yeah, like when he first started seeing you, he even told me he didn't like you that much.
Oh. And do you think the cousin wanted to get with you? Because I think that's something he wanted to get with you. Because why is the cousin saying that? I'm not going to tell somebody about that, so especially on my family.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. I was supposed to. They tried to set me up with his cousin many times over the years. I've known his cousin for over 10 years. They've tried to set me up with him, and he's just not my type. So I'm like, nah.
What is your type? Because I've seen you with.
I like tall, skinny-ish. I'm not really into the skinny guys that much. I kind of like when my man has a little bit of stomach, but
that's good.
I like tattoos. I like big dicks, and I like a man who spends money on me. And my husband, that's one thing, is that, like, anytime I go and see him, even though we're not together, he will still give me money. So it's like, okay, like, you're kind of useful for something, but
because I've seen you date, literally, I've seen you date white, I've seen you date black, I've seen you say mixed. But I've seen you date all of them, so I'm like, what is your type? You know my type. That's why I feel like if we're not friends, if we have the same type. I don't have no one in my life that we actually have the same type and we're friends. You know me, I love pink, I love white, I love when my man is glowing in the dark because he's so pale. Venga, bring me here. I love pink, baby. Once you go white, your credit go right. I like my men the color of the inside of raw chicken, pink, baby. Like, I just love it.
Opposite. I like the darker the better. I do not like white guys at all.
And that's why we get along so good. I can't. Baby, I know where he gonna shoot up, and it's gonna be inside of me. Pink, like, period.
Not with me. If
and they're
white,
so hung.
Get the fuck away from me. If you're white, get the fuck away from me. I mean, me gustan los morenos. I like me, man, with a little bit of melanin.
And I always tell her, she be showing me, man, and I'm like, as long as you think he's cute, girl. And as long as you think he's cute, girl. And she does the same thing to me. She's like, well,
as long as you like him.
As long as you like him, literally, that's what you get along. You're happy. We're like, as long as you like him, girl. As long as you think he's fine. As long as, and I'm like, yeah, baby. Because I don't know why. I think it has to do a lot with trauma. But I've never dated a white boy. Like, I've never dated anyone, like, in over 2 years. So I don't know what it's like being with them. So maybe if I actually date a white boy and he traumas me. But the last white guy, TMI, but I had to cut him off because he was very nonchalant. He was like wanting me for years, because when I lived in where you're at now, I would go to Gold's Gym, and I found him on an app, and we started talking, whatever. He got in a relationship, whatever. Then he got out of that relationship with the girl. He was bisexual, whatever. Then we started talking again, and he was like very much like, I'm not gonna lie, I was okay lying. I was making it seem like, oh yeah, I'm about to go on a date, like this guy really likes me. Just made up a random guy, and because I know I'm a guy, so I know what to do. If I know how to manipulate, I know how to gaslight. So I was like, yeah, and I have a really good feeling he's gonna ask me to be his boyfriend, and he's like, I hope not, like, please, can I see you, can I hang out, yada yada. I just want to take you serious, let's hang out, yada yada. If I were to name drop and say the name, everyone would be like, what? And my men are, even if you're not my man, but we're just hanging out and we're like gonna just have fun, because honestly right now I'm young, I'm gonna just have fun, I'm gonna live life. I like when they're very all over me, when they're very like, like touchy, all that. He was not. So I cannot stand a nonchalant man. Or as Gianna, I went out with men in public and like went out and stuff, finessed them, they buy my friends drinks, and then I pass them on to my other homegirl. Like, I really don't like him, he's Latino, he's your type, I brought him here for you, because that's the type of bitch I am. I don't know about you, but me as a girl, well, me in general, we pass these men around too. We pass them around like a blunt. Period. Like, as long as we didn't sleep with them, though, like, if I generally didn't like him, and I told him, I'm like, I don't like you, I'm sorry, I like white men. And he's like, what? And so that even made him more like, and then I introduced two of him into my other homegirl, who's actually trans, and I was like, y'all do your thing, I wanted y'all to meet. Boom, I left with white men. Point blank, period. But I feel like I don't know, but when I was with him, he was like, oh, I want to date you. Men love bombing. And I hate it.
I hate it too.
If me being me, if I'm love bombing you, I'm about to block you. I'm about to like ghost you. I actually don't block. I think blocking is very feminine. I think blocking is, I want you to know that I'm ignoring you. I'm going to leave you on red. I want you to see my post. I want you to see what I'm doing, who I'm up with, like, And I think when men, it's mostly straight men, a lot of quote unquote straight men, they love blocking. They'll block you like no other. Are you excited for this weekend, girl?
Yes, I'm excited. I'm trying to make these men's pockets hurt, and I'm trying to have some fun.
304s, and who's her house mama?
Gianna.
Period. We gotta put her on game, you guys, because one thing about my friends, we all gonna eat, baby girl. Period. We said at the same time. So you guys, I know we do, we're in sync. What did we say earlier? We were like, what?
I don't remember. My brain is cooked, y'all.
Literally from them poppers brain. I wish I would have never showed this hoe them poppers, because look at her.
I know, I'm about to do another one. I'm like,
we literally just came back from the store getting more. I was like, let's go get some, because I actually do enjoy doing them like in the bedroom, especially like when I need to relax, when I bought them and stuff. So yeah, but I have not been on this platform, this podcast, and forever, you guys. Just want to let you guys know I'm doing okay. I know a lot of people are like, oh, he's wearing a wig again, he's lost, and this and that. I think now is different. I'm doing it for fun and stuff. I'm not like doing it every day and like change my Instagram and I'm trans, I'm this, I'm that. I'm literally, I take my wig off, I laugh, because I'm like, you just sent me this, or flowers, roses. Literally one of my other friends was like, bruh, all these men are like spoiling you, and you're literally a guy in a wig. I'm a real cis woman, and I don't even get men like this. All the flowers, all the everything, like sent. When I had my surgery, girl, like 6 flowers, food whenever I wanted, all like they were spoiling, and I was lying. I'm like, yeah, I'm trans, whatever. Like, I don't think it's bad, because I'm just throwing it out there. Like I said, it's easier to say than saying cross-dresser or whatever, but I know I won't date them. I don't lead them on, I don't let them sleep over, I don't shower with them, I don't really go out like in public with them a lot, unless they're taking me like shopping or stuff and stuff like that. I keep myself safe as well too, because I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm a boy, I'll whoop, and I have muscles. I feel like it's, but men love masculinity deep down. That's why men are very like, when a girl's feminine, they're like, no, and they like try to knock her down, oh, her hair, oh, your nails, and it's just because in reality they want somebody to dominate them, and that's when they meet Gianna. Have you ever been a dominatrix?
No.
I think you'd be really good at it. I know my first time when I tried it, I was actually not Gianna. I was my little gay boy self, Chris. And I felt really good. Like, I felt so good, because I was like hitting him and I was like getting my anger off and releasing it, and I got a really good check. And this was actually here in Colorado. He's a realtor. Till this day, this man be hitting me up still. He's a realtor, and he was showing one of his properties, and he was like, just come right now, like, you're close by. And I went, and I literally threw him across the room like, bitch, I was boop, 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 boop. I was taking out my anger. I'm like, this feels so good. It's a rage room. I could do this forever. And then it was to some point though I stopped personally because I was like, bro, I'm like literally like you're blue, and he's like, why'd you stop? And I'm like, you need to get a consent. literally. Or I've had men too. This was me as Chris too. I feel like I be tricking as Chris and Gianna. Like it's just right now I'm in my Gianna era. But he was a cash pig. He was married, an engineer.
I actually used to be a fin dom, but not like a real dominatrix. So like men would send me money, and I would just be mean to them, and they would send me money.
And honestly,
I think I need to start that up again because these men do not deserve me.
Literally,
they don't deserve my love. They don't deserve me doing any of the wifey shit. Like my husband really like opened my eyes and really showed me that you can even be married to a man, pregnant with this child, and they still don't give a fuck about you. They'll still go talk to their ex and like. And I talked to her, and she even like he kept telling me that she kept looking for him, and when I talked to her, she told me it was the opposite. Like he looks for her. He was telling her that he was lonely, like all this stuff. And he was living with me in my house before when we first got married, and he was talking to her in my house, and I went through all the messages in his phone. Like he was talking to her.
What made you finally go through his phone though?
He was drunk and I was drunk, and he has 2 phones, right? And so
red flag. But you see I got 2 phones. What is my other phone for?
House.
Literally, you know, if they got 2 phones, baby, run.
I went through his second phone because I was like, bitch, like the first phone, I know the password to it, so let me just go through his second phone. And I went through it, and I saw this bitch's pussy. I saw sex tapes between them two, pictures of them kissing, like him saying he misses her. And I'm literally sitting there. I'm like, dude, you just nutted in me, and I'm literally looking at this like I'm pregnant with your child. We're picking out names. We're talking about buying a house together, and then whole time you want to be with your ex still.
Literally.
And you're just saying like, oh, I'm gonna just ditch her, and once I get my papers, I'm just gonna ditch her, and I'm gonna bring you over here. Like
that image, hearing that you genuinely loved him, and I would be so heartbroken. Like
I am very heartbroken. I still am, and like it sucks. Like I'm probably never gonna be the same person ever again.
But that's why you gotta learn from your mistakes. Learn from all these men. I think you really do need to heal, and you need to be single. I want to see you single for a year.
Girl, I'm gonna be single for 20 million.
I hope so.
I don't ever want to be in a relationship
because
with
after la otra, you said it. I'm like, girl, you need to heal. You need to be single.
I even started seeing someone after me and him. Really, after I moved out of his
house. And it's because why you invest those feelings into him. That's why you end up getting attached. And I just told you this with L. That's why you're like that. And that's why he blocked her.
Yeah, he blocked me for the girl that literally gave him clap. He literally blocked me for a girl who gave him chlamydia.
But like back to the 2 phones. If he has 2 phones, I have 2 phones. One's a work phone, one's my personal phone. Not many people have this number. Literally, I have like 5 contacts. This is my personal phone, and I'm not reachable to everybody. That other phone though, baby, that's my work phone. Let's put it at that. Literally, you're like, literally, I'm like, this week we out. Okay, guys, I hope you guys really did enjoy this episode. We kind of rambled and we're everywhere. One thing about me, I love to talk. So you're probably just sitting there like, girl, let me talk. But I'm actually happy to be back. I'm not going to make no promises that we're going to be filming more episodes. I'm going to just show you guys my actions. But I hope you guys enjoyed our Halloween special. Thank you so much, Claudia, for being here.
For having me.
And we're going to have so much fun this weekend. So add me on my new Snapchat, Hui_Chris. She said that. She's like, it's Hui. It's HUI_Chris.
Makes me feel French, like, oh.
Literally. When she said it, I was like, it is Hui.
You want his French baguette? Go add him on Snap.
Literally.